It's like saying, see, I love you. I'm making posts about you. I'm telling the whole world that I love you. But trust me, if you take the time to tell me that you love me, if you take the time to show me that you love me privately, I do not need you to tell the whole world that you love me, as long as I know that you love me. Hello there, welcome to our page. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. Here we have discussions on family affairs, which I strongly believe begins with marriage. Also, from time to time, we'll be talking gospel music because it is also one of my passion. If that is something that you are interested in watching and supporting, I invite you right now to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, like, comment, and share our video so that we can invite others into our community. Let us now go back to the video of the day. In today's episode, we'll be talking family affairs and we'll be focusing on a subject that is very integral in the success of any family unit. You and I know that the family is the bedrock of any society. And that subject that I'm going to be focusing on today is simply marriage. Yes, I said it. Marriage. I know someone somewhere is going to be saying, marriage this, marriage that, marriage this, marriage that, every time marriage. Yes, we have to keep talking about it and its challenges to see if we can bring about some kind of healing to the society. Like I said before, the family is the bedrock of any society. And if the family unit breaks down, the society is gone. Youth of today are afraid and skeptical of going into marriages because of all the news of domestic violence and spouses killing themselves out there. But they have also failed to acknowledge the fact that there are plenty marriages that are doing well. There are marriages that are doing well on the background. They are doing well indoors, outdoors, with no form of pretense involved in it. Let me take this time to let you know that marriages that are doing well are not displayed on social media. You see, when you're doing well in your marriage, you do not see any need to compensate your spouse publicly for the things you have failed to do for them privately. Do not use what you see on social media as a yardstick for marriage. Don't even use that your neighbor or family member that is always fighting as a yardstick for marriage. Remember also that just across the road, there's another family that is living their lives peacefully. You just don't know about them because they are not fighting. They are not calling any attentions to themselves. Some of us also make the mistake of comparing our marriages with that couple on social media that are making 100 posts about their spouse. Let me give you a secret. Let me tell you something today. Some of those people are using those posts to atone for their sins. Sometimes when you have failed to be a traditional partner to your spouse, the guilty conscience makes you want to do posts about them publicly to see if that will make them happy. It's like saying, see, I love you. I'm making posts about you. I'm telling the whole world that I love you. But trust me, if you take the time to tell me that you love me, if you take the time to show me that you love me privately, I do not need you to tell the whole world that you love me, as long as I know that you love me. Keep your marriage private. If you have any marital issues, please talk to a certified marriage counselor. Please do not take your marital issues to your single friends. I do understand that sometimes when you're just married, you're in a certain generation and you want to see if you can get ideas and you can get some of these problems solved with your generation. No, it doesn't work. I came across a video on social media about one of these roving podcasts that is around on social media, and a lady had written in about an issue she had with her spouse that she wasn't happy about, and truly she was actually looking for a solution. She wanted advice on what to do. After reading out this issue, the first response that one of the podcasters said about this was that she would, if it had happened to her, she would cough out the thickest mucor from her throat and spit it into his food. It sounds funny. I know they were trying to be funny, but we all know that from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So this is the type of person that lady was seeking advice from. When you seek advice from your single friends, two things will happen. You either get very bad advice, or you discourage them from going into any marital relationship. Also, when you put your relationship out there, you give every Tom, Dick, and Harry the license to interfere in your marriage. You may be saying and you may be thinking that, oh, they are just comments, oh, it doesn't matter, it's not going to affect me. But somewhere psychologically, somewhere at the back of your mind, those comments keep ringing. Before you know it, they will begin to affect your mental health. They will begin to affect your impression of yourself. They will begin to affect your impression of your spouse. They will also begin to affect your impression of your marriage. So it is safer to leave your marital issues, deal with them privately. Please understand that I am not trying to say that it is wrong or forbidden for you to make public posts to appreciate your spouse. You can make posts of your spouse. You can do a video, you can do a photo of your spouse on their birthday. You can do it on Mother's Day. You can do it on Father's Day. You can even do it on your anniversary. But posting a photo or a video of your spouse back to back, for me sometimes it tells me something else. It tells me that you are trying to prove something. You may not know that you're trying to prove something. You are either trying to prove something to yourself, or you are trying to prove something to your spouse, or you're trying to prove something to the public. You are definitely trying to prove something, but you don't know it. I was told a long time ago that marriage is the closest thing to heaven or hell on earth. With all things being equal and with no domestic violence involved, it is the responsibility of both parties to decide if they want a hell on earth marriage or a heaven on earth marriage. It only takes a little work and compromise. Trust me, the work is not as much as you think it is. I assure you it is not. When it is done well, you will enjoy the work and enjoy your marriage. In all this my ranting, I'm just trying to market marriage to you. Whether you are single or married, I am trying to tell you the following. Number one, a family is the bedrock of any society. We therefore need to fight to save the marriage institution. Number two, marriage is good because we all deserve to do this life with a companion. Number three, there are a lot of marriages doing well out there. They are just not displayed on social media. Number four, your marriage will do well if you keep it out of social media, keep it out of public interference. Number five, stop talking to everybody about your marital issues. Talk to certified marriage counselors. If you have any question regarding what we have been talking about, or even if you have any question, as long as it has to do with family affairs, go ahead and put it in the comment section and we will get back to you on it later. Also, if you have any topic you would want us to discuss, put it on the comment section. We will review it and go ahead and do a video about it, as long as it's something that we are qualified to talk about. By the way, my name is Chinyelu. I am married. I've been married for over 2 decades, going on 3 decades. By the grace of God, I have a good and happy one. Also, I am a certified family and marriage counselor, and our goal is to try to help them one family at a time to see if we can turn houses into homes, to see if we can bring back some kind of joy and sanity into the marriage institution. I end this episode by leaving you with a quote which simply says, "Children have imaginary friends, while adults have imaginary enemies." I need you to think about that. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the next one. Bye-bye.